Hello, this is Dr. Khan from Smile Studio 87, and today we are going to talk about some of the challenges of our parents these days of kids going back to school and getting back to routine, especially the brushing routine. I have been my patients ask me this question every single day. Their concern is, oh, the kids are going back to school and it's a battle to get them back on the brushing habit, and they're skipping, and it's just like a fight every morning. So we're going to go over some few pointers of how we can make it easier transition for the kids to get back to school routine, and as well as the brushing routine. Depending on how old your child is, of course, it always helps if you start the brushing your child as little as early as possible, even 6 months old. Even they don't have to have teeth to start brushing their teeth. You can start with, if your child does not have any teeth, you can start with using a gauze and just cleaning their gums, and that's important to prevent any plaque actually accumulation on the gums. Then you can for education for toddlers, why the brushing routine is important for them, and why their teeth needs to be brushed, using different disclosing tablets or different disclosing mouthwashes. These are the mouthwashes. You can buy it from any grocery store or any pharmacy store and rinse your mouth, and they can actually see the color changes, and it's very rewarding actually for them to actually see it where the plaque is, and then just taking the plaque off, and their teeth turn white when they do that. That is very much important sometimes in cases where kids are very visual. Role play the toothbrushing with your kids using a teddy bear or a doll. You can find some expensive dolls or teddy bears for brushing routine and development, but you don't have to go too fancy. You can just use your regular teddy bear or a doll and use a regular toothbrush to develop that, why it's important and how you can do that. Lead by examples. I mean, do it yourself. Make sure you're doing it so your child see that what you're doing, and they will follow through and they will do it themselves. Make sure you're doing it twice a day, and then you're doing at least 2 minutes of brushing, so they know, okay, if mom and dad are doing it, so it's important for me to do it as well. Let them choose their own toothbrush. Go to the grocery store and let them choose their toothbrush, what color or character they want, and they feel the ownership of doing their own toothbrushing, and they decide, okay, this is what they want, and then they make it fun, and they lead by that. Make it brushing fun, doing some games. You believe it or not, brushing can be fun. You can come up with some games, like a dancing game that you and your child come up with, and when they're brushing, you're dancing and they're dancing, and then they look forward to actually to that activity with their parent, because it's the bonding time with their child, and that could be something they can enjoy. Also, sometimes, okay, who's gonna make the most bubbles? I mean, some sort of a silly game. You can come up with whatever. Just make it a fun activity. Technology. Use technology. A lot of toothbrush companies, for example, the Philips Sonicare, they have these apps, brushing apps. So you can download it on your smartphone, and the child can pair the toothbrush with the smartphone, and then actually they can see what they're doing, how much pressure they're doing, and the app will walk you through the whole brushing technique, and it actually is fun. As we all know, kids these days are very intuitive to screen, and they learn very fast through that, so use that for your advantage. Use some reward system. It usually takes 3 weeks to develop a habit, so for each week you do, okay, if you are brushing your teeth twice a day every day, for 1 week you will get something. It could be a toy, it could be a trip to a park or favorite place or dinner or whatever that is. So do it for 3 weeks. So first week they get something, the second week, and the third week. So by the end of the third week they have developed that into a habit. So yeah, so I think these are some of the points that may help you. If you have any questions, please feel free to call us or visit our website www.smilestudio87.com, or and just schedule your appointment with your child. Let us talk to them if you feel like you need us to help you develop those habits for your kids. Make sure there's visit us twice a day, every 6 months for their oral hygiene visit, and we make sure that they stay healthy. And that's pretty much it. You have a great day and happy brushing.